This is Tarkin coming at you with another game of hardcore Minecraft. And today, we're going back into that weird trial ruin that's got a deep dark that sort of intercedes into it in a troubling and dangerous way. So that's where we're going to go. Because why not? Literally, why not? But first, we'll head into the vault. Because we have got to clean up this inventory a little bit. This is the worst part of the game by far. Everybody knows that, but unfortunately, it's very, very important. All right, where do we put the bales of hay? Into the ender chest? Yeah, why not? Because there's not enough room for them. That's why not. How obnoxious! All right, we just gotta work on this. Got to be smarter. Be smarter than my restricted space. Hi, Renee. Hey, Natasha. Alright, do I need to bring any of this with me? No, none of this. So really, I just need to get this somewhat more reasonable, and then I can leave again. You know, I just got to do a little bit of work. The beef can go into the beef chest. Yeah, we just have random trash in there. Awesome. You can tell that we're getting to the random trash stage, the best part of the game. But we'll be fine. We've got like 100 arrows. I'm probably gonna go buy a couple more before we head in, just because you wanna have all the arrows in the world. You don't want to be arrow restricted. Very annoying stuff. Alright, we got several empty buckets. We'll need a water source. There might be one down there, but we'll want them to travel around with anyway. Alright, we'll just pop on down to the bottom of the hill, put some stuff into that chest, and sell the rest of it. And hopefully there'll be room for the rest in here. There won't. There's barely room for anything at all. Alright, there's some room for some of the things. We'll take the iron, put in the mutton. Alright, we've got one ominous bottle. That's good. There will be a key that we need to grab. We might as well get that before we go. But first we'll, just, like, very stylishly refuse to walk anywhere ever again. Alright, that'll be enough of those. Alright, so the key should be in one of these chests. I know, how helpful. Alright, the key is nowhere to be found. I should have looked even closelier. It's a little orangey thing with a little... Is it in a shulker? Like I have this key. Somewhere I do have it. Here we go. And I just have too much stuff. I don't want to deal with any of the implications of having as much wealth as I have. I just find it overwhelming to be in possession of so much. It'll be fine. How do I clean this inventory up at all? You know, not easily. Not easily. Hi, Yazid. Hi, Drifter. Man, everybody's here. But I suppose it is probably one of those fortuitous days where normal obligations are suspended. And we'll just get some normal breads to eat with. We'll throw those implements in there because we hopefully won't need them. Another idle back up into 7. Yeah. Alright. Once more into the breach. We know, of course, that the figurative breach is right here in the ground. And we also know that I'm never going to walk anywhere ever again. Alright. First things first. Let's get some water. You definitely will want water in these trial runes. Now, we know some of the spawners in this one already, right? There's going to be a miniature zombie spawner, and then, like, strays, which are fine, you know, not worried about strays in the slightest. But the miniature zombies could indeed be a problem. Like, and how did we get down from here? Did I say, I'll remember? Because I'm not gonna. Man, oh man, am I not gonna. There's a torch this way. That is hopeful. We'll follow the torches. Alright, you know, I stopped planting the torches here because I stopped having hope for finding the trial rune in this direction. And there's more deep dark over there. Alright. So today, we wonder, what's the closest you can know you are to an objective without being close to it at all? Now, normally I would do something symbolic to help myself find it. But what, precious? What indeed? Would it be torches? Would it be this dirt pillar that said, hey, this is a place? Why would I make a dirt pillar? To remind me of how to get back out? Probably to remind me of how to get back out. So where do I find the trial ruin entrance? I might just have to go buy another map. That would be very funny. Did I go back up? No, it's been some days since the trial ruin. Why don't I just peer physically around my computer sides, as is tradition, and that'll be helpful. All right. In conclusion, I'm not so sure about this plan anymore. I don't think I can do it. I think we're gonna have to go buy another map because I just don't remember where to go beyond where I am right here, which is clearly not good enough. So, oh boy. Well, that's not gonna do it. Okay. What a dumb plan. What a cool little dripstone cave, and what a dumb plan. Why did I think I would remember where to go? Have I ever met me? Ridiculous. All right. You see, Jess Goldham, I'm 38. Natasha, next time maybe just stick down. You know, normally I would, but you know, there's a deep dark like everywhere around in there, and so that made me not want to dig down. All right. Nothing in here. All right. What do I need? I need emeralds and a compass. Not that one. That one's a wonky compass and it won't work. Compass supplies. Emeralds are in the ender chest. Emeralds are in the ender chest. Alright, so not you. Yes, you. Oh, the map. Got to make the compass first. I cannot imagine buying an Ocean Explorer map. Like, what a waste. I mean, I also, before this exact moment, couldn't have imagined buying 2 of the same map. I would explain to myself. I mean, obviously, you would just look at it. All right. You know, Natasha, I like now I'm reading what you said again, and I'm remembering that the map's only going to lead me where I dig the hole. I don't know what I was thinking. Renee, just like, please change your name on YouTube. I don't want to like make too much of a thing of it, but if you have a name that's displayed that you don't want to be called, people are always going to call you that. You can change what your handle displays as. You could remove your last name. You know, if your mom wonders why you want to do it, you could say you don't want your last name on there anymore, and then you could change it to what you want people to say. Or you could keep on telling literally every person who says hello to you that they're saying the wrong name. But I think if you changed your name, that would be helpful. Does it go further down here and I just didn't pay attention? Great! Amazing. I'm so smart. Alright, because there was the geode, and then we thought maybe not that far down. And it's right here, and I dug a hole through the wall to get to it. No, I tried to do that and it didn't work. It's all coming back to me now. Not like where we're going. You know, if I would have tried to dig down, then I would have found that this was immediately underneath where I was. Alright, You know what, why don't I helpfully look at the map and it can tell me I'm in the right place? That'll be great. What a moron. See, it's very helpful. I'm right here. Gah. As if I would have dug down in any other place in the first place. Ridiculous behavior. Oh, it's because you're literally on her account. I see. Well, I'll pretend I didn't say that out loud. Yes, I do have golden carrots on me. They're right here. And I've got some backup golden apples as well. Alright. Okay, so... I wish I knew. I don't... Did we enter through here? Man, I don't feel good. Maybe I shouldn't be playing. Okay, I wish I could have found this before spending 15 minutes looking, given that I'm here, and I've been here before. It doesn't matter. It doesn't matter. I don't have any torches. I'm clearly unprepared to do anything. I can't find where I'm going. I don't have torches for anything. I'm not going to do what everybody thinks I'm going to do. I'm not going to freak out. What a waste of time. Anyway, the title of the title's a lie. I know you're down there, Creeper. No, he's not down there anymore. Fantastic. I don't know why I thought I would just be able to walk into it. I don't know why. doesn't matter. It doesn't matter. So I'm here on the location of the trial ruin, and I am a puddle of dissolving rage. I guess we'll just make some torches. Alright. Now, to continue this waste of my life, I'm gonna try to find a thing that I should have already found before. And, of course, I accidentally knocked the torch down, and now the creeper has knocked the torch down. This is all incredibly I don't. I need to get out of this world before I kill myself. We're just gonna plant some wheat for a second. We're just gonna plant some wheat for a little bit. Sorry that the title is a lie. I'm gonna plant some wheat for a little bit and cool down, and then maybe we'll go back and try to find the trial ruin. Because I was literally about to, like, get my character killed on purpose because I was mad. I do that in games sometimes, even when there's permadeath. I'm an idiot. So, you know, let's have a little punctuation mark of wheat until I can remember how to breathe again and remember all the good things in life. It can be tricky for me sometimes. You say, a random question, what are the things I like about Minecraft and not wheat? Things I like about Minecraft that are not wheat. Well, right now I can't remember any. Like, I probably related this before, but, like, as a child, I would play Tetris, and if I made just, like, one tiny mistake, I would just hit down on the key on the controller and scuff the whole run and start over. Like, any small mistake is enough for me to want to destroy the world. But, again, if you've watched me play, I don't really have to tell you that. It's sort of apparent in my general approach to life that I, don't have the slightest bit of emotional maturity. Not even one scintilla of it. But I do know the word scintilla, which is very nice. And it makes people feel like, hey, maybe this dude with no emotional maturity has at least inherited a library card from the universe. And that's good, you know, because people, if you're a jerk, you might as well have a fancy turn of phrase. That's what I always say. I mean, not really. Usually I quote the novel and say that you can always count on a murderer for a fancy prose style, but if people don't know the reference, they get out of sorts about the reference. And then if they do know the reference, they're like, really, that book? And then you have to explain yourself. Alright, I feel better now. Back to trying to find this trial ruin. Sometimes you just need, like, a cleanse, you know? Like, how do I tell this story? When I was young and careless, sometimes I would be upset. But if you, like, jump into a swimming pool, not in a dangerous way, then you could just, like, sort of wash all of your feelings away in the water. You know, any water is good for this. Swimming pools, of course, have chlorine, which is not as nice, but, in my youth, my family vacationed at we called it the lake. It is some distance away from where our house was, but I thought it was, like, a million years away, but it was just, like, an hour and 15 minutes away. But an interesting lake. It's one of the artificial ones that was made by, you know, flooding a valley where people used to live. But a nice lake, and the people that got their houses flooded. That happened a really long time ago. This is, like, way before O Brother Art Out There, Where Art Thou? So, you know, they were just doing it for fun. The game saves the camera mode between worlds? I didn't know that either. That'll be a fun investigative thing for people to do. I was, like, y'all know I haven't watched, like, Minecraft speedrunning, but I have watched the cheating documentaries. This one, if you're familiar with Minecraft cheating, you'll immediately know who it is, but I don't actually remember the name of the guy because, again, you know, I just watched the video on it, but they caught his cheating because he, like, spliced in. It was like a scouted seed that he was playing as a random, and he spliced in a loading screen, but like the little square thing that populates, it's apparently that's like very unique between every single Minecraft world, and that's how they caught him. And maybe there were other issues too, but that was one of the ways. Hello, Sophia. Most of the random Minecraft facts I know are because of watching 15 or 20 minute videos about cheating scandals of the past, which I do find very interesting, although I'm not interested in talking about any of the people by name, you know. No, I don't think that one. That named scandal, I do think I know more about. Although, of course, we're not here to, you know, club people with their past indiscretions and failures. But I don't think it was him, because his was like there's a lot of like RNG manipulation sort of things going on, allegedly. Ooh, slimes. I never see them. Maybe they just come in caves sometimes, and I don't spend a lot of time in areas with light coverage, so I wouldn't have seen. Alright, we'll get some distance from this creeper. Because I had watched a video on that specific one like a long time ago, and then my man Carl Jobst, who is a very fine GoldenEye player, and I think a decent, you know, like documentarian of speedrunning. I don't know him personally, so it's not like I have to be delicate about it, but, you know, like, I don't think he's as good as Summoning Salt is, but I think Summoning Salt is a wonderful documentarian of speedrunning things. We got some diamonds, but he did one recently where he brought on some other creators, and they were like looking at like cheating things that he did in the game to be like, hey, could you see the fake speed run that's based on like historical cheating things? And he brought on some people I had never heard of, and one person I had heard of. Virtual is this guy. He spells it with a W because he's like Nordic, you know, and that's how they do it. But, alright, I was supposed to be finding the trial ruin. And instead we've got more Deep Dark coming out here. But, yeah, there were various cheating things from other games. Like, there's a famous GoldenEye one where a guy spliced in an end screen, because it's a level where the objectives are sort of like randomly generated in how they're going to complete. All right, so is this stuff dangerous at all to walk on, or is this just an indicator? Can I break this without making anyone mad? Yes, but not without Silk Touch, but not without Silk Touch. So those things are Skulk sensors, and apparently they're waking up sometimes, but for what? The bats? Are the bats gonna make the warden come? Oh no. Okay, so we're seeing the bat shoot. I'm actually kind of nervous now. Let's get a little bit of distance here. So I think the bats are activating those sensors, and that could make it quite perilous to be here. I don't love that. I said I could hold the map in my other hand. Yes, that is a good point. Unfortunately, I already know where the map is leading me, and it's right here. That just makes me so nervous. I don't want to be so close to that thing. Because, so the map leads this pillar here. This is where the map leads, right here. And I've already been here before. I'm just like a really brain-dead person. The warden only appears from the Shrieker. So the sensors... Okay, so the sensors interact with the Shrieker, I guess, and then the Shrieker is where that would come from. The Shrieker, those are those white little orbed looking guys that look more characteristic. Alright, so I'm just trying to recreate the past. Alright, so I would have went down all the way, and then I would have said, this is too far. But that would make me think that one of these branches leads to it. Is it this branch? It's this branch. I found it! Alright, and we have the Trial Explorer map here. Of course we do. Alright. So we are all set up. We've got dual water buckets. We made a water source there, and we just need to remember if there's any... yes, child zombie spawner. Here in the corner, you can be like pretty safe from them. This is just a normal one, so they're just little guys. When they were like the elite versions, it was pretty annoying. But I am going to crack this one first, and then... Yeah, because it's pretty sketchy. If you didn't have the water, it would be very perilous indeed. Because I had never seen like a small zombie spawner in here, or indeed ever. I think there's 2 of them above us, actually. But yeah, you just go there, and then like 7 of them drop down on your head, which is, you know, not what you expect to happen in the morning. Yeah, exactly. Only 1 rage quit and 30 minutes of searching to find a thing that I'd already been to before. And people are like, why don't you speed run? Well... Clearly you're not familiar with my style. But yeah, this one only spawns the miniature ones. There's a spawner for that. And there's actually 2 of them in here, which surprised me the first time. So there's one here, and they both happen to be the miniature zombie spawners, which is like kind of hyper dangerous, right? Like that's not nice of them. And we've got our underlock and key. It gives you tridents. I am sick right now. I am sick right now at the fact that I could have gotten a trident out of these things, and I never knew it. My stars. However, I am happy because now I'll be able to get Riptide on a trident because I already have loyalty on that other one. So, good news and tragic, tragic news. Oh, this is an ominous vault, so we'll have to come back to that. Looks like it's got diamond armor, and maybe that's an enchanted golden apple, and some arrows and diamonds. I don't know if the things inside of it are always there. Maybe it just shows you what it could be. Yeah, maybe it's just what it could be, because it's really going over a lot of things. But we will take the key to the normal vault. This one? No, that one we've already been to. Ow. Is there another vault in here? Like, no, we should take the trident with us. I have too much junk. Alright. Yeah, because we had thought, like, maybe you could get it by fishing, and I never got one that way. But here we are. Add another chest. Feed me, Seymour. Hey, and there's our bolt armor trim. And bottles of honey, just like I always wanted. And then I just need to find my water source here, and then we can continue moving around the trial ruin. So there's a room with breezes. No, not that way. No, not that way. Alright, one of these ways is going to be the right way to leave. I just don't know which it is yet. Here we go. Hey, a hopper. You always want to take free hoppers. They regenerate, or regenerate if you prefer, over time. So that is a normal one. There will be like strays and stuff at this one. Let's go ahead and ominous it up. We need. Oh yeah, they're the desert zombies there, but we're going to go ahead and drink down this bottle, and I think that'll pop the ones that were there and give us industrial strength zombies. And then that thing, of course, shoots random effects at you from time to time. Like that one, whatever it is. That one was weaving. It makes me weaved. Okay, time to run. Apparently, it thought it was too cute of me to be up there, so we're going to watch behind us, but I don't think there's anything behind us. We're just going to pace all of them right here. Should be easy enough. Okay, we have weaved a lot of spider webs onto the ground. Potential disaster, but actually we'll be fine. We'll get some water right there. No one's going to ever hurt us. And now they'll be stuck inside of the spider webs. You know, this is a nice status effect. It could have gotten me killed, but it didn't. And hey, free steering generation. You can't shake a stick at that. And we get another special key. Good deal. Now you also want to break like all the pots you get for Zelda-related reasons. They have bricks, which is nice. You can, you know, use them to make brick accessories. But importantly, Book of Impaling 1, literally don't care. Anything this way? Nope. Hey, Ray. This better be a good chest. Because if it's not, I don't have a key. It's just a regular chest and I can't open it. Underwhelming. No, it says ominous is true. Feed me. Have I already gotten it? Oh, it's inactive. I've already been to this one. Oh, I built up to it from the other side. Smart. Alright, so in this room we have the skulk things and you know, lots of problems. So we're just going to get some of the skulk off of here so that I won't be nervous. Are there any sensors in here that we see? I don't think so. And this is a vault and not a spawner, so spawner there. That's alright. We'll just stay up here. I thought there were breezes that spawned in here, but maybe I will find them somewhere else. Maybe that's a different room. Like, I know they're there. There they are. You know, he's got dedication. He's walking with his bow up. Even if he doesn't know where I am, this man in his strange iron or diamond gear, he at least has, you know, martial principles. Alright, ghosts. We just need to stay in this corner so we don't fall somewhere weird. And there's some achievement to, like, hit their things back at them, but I don't know how it works. Hey, we broke the fountain with a little ball of breeze, so that's funny. Apparently they have all decided that going underneath right there is the way to get up. I don't want to dissuade them, but I'm not 100% sure on their homework. That breeze seems even breezier than the other ones. Old angry breeze. Alright. Now we're down with the enemies. It's fine. There's some magma stuff going on here. I think that's just incidental to where we happen to be. Yeah, because we're in the deep dark right now. Hey, and now the slimes have come down again. I don't know where from. Alright, we got our breeze rod. Hey, another hopper. I'm just going to stand in this corner and put stuff into this barrel while we're getting hit, because inventory space is much more important than whatever that guy thinks he's going to do to me. Drifter, you say, can the warden spawn in the charge chamber? I don't know. I don't think there's a skulk sensor in here. I've been looking around. I think this is just, because we've been in this room, or I think it was this one before, and we, like, had to bolt because I got nervous. The charges keep turning off and on this dispenser fountain, which is pretty funny stuff. But yeah, I don't think there's a shrieker anywhere here, and I believe those are mandatory for it, so... Somehow we get the slow falling ability. Come on. He's got angry little eyebrows. Got him! Challenge complete. Never should have come here. And we get a nice little potion of regeneration. And is there an ominous vault around? Nope. These are both... this is an ominous vault. So let us see what treasures can be derived. By first throwing down all of this stuff onto the ground. Give me some stuff. We get an enchanted golden apple. We get an ominous bottle. We get a piercing crossbow. Boring. Well, you know, they can't all be winners. And an enchanted golden apple is a win, right? Everybody gets super pumped whenever I get those. We'll just take that hopper also. You say you want me to eat the baked potato? I think I've already eaten one, but, you know, we'll see. Yeah. We're at 19 out of 20 right now, but we'll see. Alright, so this room is sorted out. Now we just need to go find some more. So I can go and get a, I can make a mace as soon as I go home. I have the technology. Alright, so we've gone to this room. The one on the side. Is there another one at this far end? Yes. Alright, and is this one full of deep dark stuff too? It is. That's why I wouldn't have gone into it, but we'll try it out. Because I think we'll be fine. I think we won't have any sensors to worry about, and we'll just keep a wary eye. Alright, eating our baked potato, and now... Is that one? Well, I guess we're going to find out pretty soon if a warden can be spawned in here, because all the stuff they're doing is bound to annoy him. Apparently I had not had the baked potato yet. Yeah, so if I fall down into there, it's gonna be a little bit of an annoyance to get out, but if we come into the other side, then we'll be able to not have to worry about that so much. Where did my pickaxe go? Okay, there it is. About to freak out. When the warden comes, I'll be hit with blindness all over. Sure, great. Because that little white thing, it seems like that's the color of the sensor that spawns him, right? And how do I get in there or do anything in there without aggravating it? These are questions. Like, where are all the enemies? Are they on the ground floor? Yes, they are. They are standing on top of that one thing that I didn't know if it's bad or not. So that'll, you know, that'll be a lesson to us. Okay, and that was called It Spreads, and I don't know what that is, so let's, kill a mob null near a skulk catalyst. Okay, so that thing would be called a skulk catalyst, not a shrieker, so maybe that's just a thing that, that grows it. As I killed that mob, more skulk was growing on the wall. I saw it spread, so maybe that's what happens. Maybe you have a skulk catalyst, and when things die near it, then it grows the skulk. I wish I could just break this. Yeah, so that's a catalyst, and that's a catalyst. And this too is a catalyst. You know, I didn't think slow fall would be annoying, but I didn't remember that if you got knocked back, you would be slow falling while in the air. All right, so they grow with the slayings. It definitely is happening when people are killed, or maybe it's just being around them, but I think it's when they die. We'll test it on that one. Yeah, so it does a little blue effect, and then it grows around it a bit. How annoying. I think the skulk slows us moderately. Oh, that's where our enemies are. Yes, need to wait a second here and get our health up. The Shrieker gives me 3 warnings before it spawns a warden. Yeah, but does it remember the last warning that I got here? Come closer, I want to hit you with my stick. Oh, great, that's where they all were. It actually isn't that annoying for finding them, because they don't do very much damage. You know, if they did, this would be misery and potentially fatal, because it would be very, very difficult to move around the country, but... The hoppers are naturally generated, yeah. I believe they respawn when the trial spawners repopulate also. Oh! Oh, no, 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 no. Oh, get me out of here. Oh, I'm in trouble now. Okay, I just need to... That was my point of escape earlier when I freaked out, so I just need to... Okay, it was thunder in the outside that was making me feel nervous, and those are all just arrows on the wall. Oh, boy. So he's stuck there shooting me forever, and he can't be hit with ranged weapons. This'll work, though. Alright, in conclusion, we need to hole up this hole in the wall. You know, I thought it was necessary when we first went, but it's only been misery ever since. Because earlier when I was here, I fell down, right? And then I fell into this, and I did not understand the deep dark stuff at all. I still don't, you know, really. But I fell down and I freaked out. I was like, I've got to get out of here immediately. All of these things are going to kill me. Yeah, there's definitely no Shrieker around there, or I would have been having a real bad time. Alright, we don't have any more, I was just gonna say we don't have any more keys, but we actually have not gone to all of the places where the keys would be distributed, like right here. I'm not sure where I'm hearing them hurt at. Oh, it's so annoying. These give experience if I break them? These don't break at all, man. They do give experience, okay. They're tough, though. Look at my failures. Okay, so we get tinned wind charges and nothing else from this. Thought I used the good key on it. You know, maybe some of the other stuff fell down and I'll never see it. It doesn't matter. It doesn't matter at all. Not a lot of experience. That's fair. Alright, how do I get up? This is so much more insane than the first trial ruin I found. Like, the first trial ruin makes this one look like the hard version. Alright, well, we've got one ominous key, but none of these vaults are ominous. We've already got the ominous one there. Oh, emeralds and arrows. Well, arrows barely count as a prize, and emeralds are useless. No wonder I didn't notice them. Oh god, I don't have water. I gotta run. Oh, so it eats the experience of the mobs that are around and then generates that much skulk. Fun. It's also, you know, a fun, stylish way to get it, I guess. They're off having a gang fight at the moment. It's typical stray stuff. I think maybe if I moved far enough away from the spawner, I made it a different one. I don't see any more of the mini zombies. Okay, so they shoot the thing up in the air, and you can see it spinning in the air before it falls, but you have to, you know that it's there. Another key. That one's the small zombie spawner, and they are somewhere. That was the little snarl of an angry little guy, but where is the angry little guy? Ah, we found the angry little guys. Yeah, when they get swords and armor, they can get a little sketchy. But the water, you know, is quite a protector. They hit hard, if you allow them to hit you, which you shouldn't. Oh, look. Roasted little zombie guy. And it gives us 1 single golden carrot. Maybe 2 single golden carrots. Apparently there's at least one little guy from this one left. Ah, there he is. And this one's going to try to run up and jump down in it again. Yep, you know, very clever. Those guys would be such a good way to die. And we get 1 single steak. 1 single steak. You know, that's a good prize. Baby zombies with diamond swords. And diamond armor. They happen. And with random effects that are always just like popping onto you. And this is like probably what the entrance is supposed to be. Yeah, this would be where the entrance is supposed to be. I think we've been to the rooms now, so good deal. Now all we have to do is remember how to get out of here. That'll be easy, right? Ha 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 ha. Not that way. Not that way. Promising. More baby zombies. I, of course, abhor a fair fight, so we will just motivate them to drop down here and die. They do like to drop right on your head. Pretty funny stuff. I mean, not if you value your head. Oh, and slimes. Of course. Well, you know, if they get underneath here, then they will be all in one area. Yeah, this one would be way too much fun. You got the slimes happening, and then all of a sudden you realize there's 2 baby zombie spawners above you. All while the musical sounds of the slimes jumping around permeate the air. That's what it's all about. The pleasant sounds of slimes jumping over your dead body. Because if those zombies would have killed you, that's the last thing you'd ever hear, is jump, 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 jump. Slime squishes. Baked potatoes out of that one, baked potatoes out of that one. You know, sometimes they give you the good stuff, and sometimes they don't. Alright, and all of these vaults have already been gotten into, so now all we have to do is try to remember how to leave. Through a hole in the wall with the chest. No, not this way. This way. Yeah! Great success. We've conquered the trial ruin. We've got 2 fancy keys for the next one. We found another trident. Everything's good. Alright. Time to go home. Well, you know, it's not my fault the challenge was so quick. It had to have been less time spent in the trial ruin than spent complaining about not being able to find it. Hey, he's helpfully bringing me gunpowder. What a nice guy. That lets me know that I don't have gunpowder or space in my inventory, which is very bad. Here I am at my creeper farm, and I know you're saying this isn't a creeper farm. Well, it's sort of like one. First of all, there are creepers. And the rain finally stops, providing me with a nice, clear sky to shoot creepers in. All right. Magnificent. If I pick up only this part, I'm basically speedrunning all advancements. Speaking of advancements, what left do we have to do? Read the power signal of a chiseled bookshelf using a comparator. Those are all words. Some of them are the wordiest words I've ever worded. I left all my shulkers in here. That's okay, you know. We need to do some management of space before we do too much more in life. The mighty mace. And now I will put it into a box and forget about it because it takes up space and I don't care. I need to get density 3 or 5. Density 5, I think it is. And then I have to bash something really hard with it for an advancement. Alright, we'll have some books because we might need to do that. Alright, how does one chisel a bookshelf? Slabs and wood. Got it, good. Let us then chisel. Okay, so nether quartz, 3 normal stones, and 3 torches. Alright, so use it to see what it does, right. Well, I think it would compare. Alright, well, you can't break a chiseled bookshelf that way. Alright, it doesn't do anything. I don't know what's going on. Anyway, whatever. I don't care. I'll just leave those bookshelves there forever as a monument to my failure. Anyway, I clearly don't understand what's going on, and it doesn't matter. Just don't care anymore. I shouldn't have even, like, the fact that it makes me automatically pick things up is the worst. Because often I would just be happier if I literally couldn't pick anything up in Minecraft without pointing at it and clicking a button. Sometimes I want to automatically pick stuff up, but often I don't. Often it only brings me misery. Anyway, I don't, Alright, what's something on here that I can understand? Free fall from the top of the world to the bottom of the world and survive? That sounds boring and stupid. I hadn't killed a breeze, so that's, one more done. So I think... Wait, endermites. That's right, we can do endermites. That's a thing that exists. People were telling me about that, so we will try to summon one of those and kill them, and then we'll be 35 of 36. Endermite Scuttles, where are you? There you are. Alright. First throw, we get an endermite. Wonderful. Now, only the warden remains. 35 of 36. I think it counts the warden. I don't know. If it doesn't count the warden, then I don't know what I have left to kill. The warden doesn't count? Okay, well then what have I not killed? I have not killed skeleton horsemen, but I don't know if those count. Well, I guess I'll just, I've killed one wither. A zombie variation. I mean, I'm reading the list of things here that I have to see what I've killed. But, yeah, no, I have no idea what it is. I guess I'll just find it randomly or never. So as far as I know, I've killed all the things that I've ever seen. And if the warden doesn't count, then I really don't know. Maybe there's like... Maybe there's some other kind of zombie. Like a zombified guardian. The pig from the nether? The hogs? The hoglin things? But I was gonna say, how would I convince them to get outside? I know. I would just grab a hold of them and yank them, right? Shouldn't be too hard to find one. Because I know that the pigs from the nether, the piglin, turn into zombies when they hit the overworld, so it stands to reason that the hogs would too. Alright. Where are you, Mr. Hogs? Alright, it does not want me to find a hoglin and bring it into the real world. They're scared from the portal, though? That makes sense. I've seen piglin just walk into it casually, but... Hey, buddy! Yeah, come on in. The water's fine. And he is shivering in the night. Hey, look, he's angry. Oh, he's a zoglin. Monsters hunted. I've killed every monster in the game that the game wants me to kill. That's not a child piglin, that's merely a small piglin. Like, you're gonna give a 5-foot tall person a spear and be like, oh, don't worry about them, they're little. They've got swords, you know? They've got all sorts of things. And it's my job to get rid of them. Alright, so we've killed all the things in the game. Be near a crafter when it crafts a crafter. I have no idea what any of those words mean. Alright, how many of these things do I actually want to do? Not like a lot of them. Still have no idea what that means. Look, I did what I could with the redstone ones. I put down the item that it said to do, and then I put down the other item that it said to do. And I even put books on top of the bookshelves or into them, which I wasn't 100% sure I should do. And, you know, that's all I've got. Throw weakness on a zombie villager, then feed it a golden apple? Okay. How to throw weakness. I might have a weakness potion somewhere. I will go look. Because, in the trial ruins, you can get weakness potions out of, dispensers sometimes. A fermented spider eye? Well, I don't know how to do that. I would imagine I put a spider eye inside of some water with a little bit of sugar and then wait for it to ferment. But, and I guess I could try that. Spider eye, sugar, and brown mushroom. Okay, that actually does make sense. The sugar, very important. I knew the sugar would be part of the components due to my knowledge of fermentation. I don't think I have any brown mushrooms, however. Alright, I guess we're not going to do this one either. Welcome to the all advancements I'm ever going to complete run. Hey guys, it's day 299. And you know what that means. It's time to run home to the crime family. Gaze upon the beauty of the world. For when the sun dawns, we'll be at day 300 of Fortuitous. A magnificent day. Hey look, some mountain goats. Now you may be asking, what's the best mountain goat song? Well, there are many schools of thought. I think honorable mention, you know, like Source Decay from All Hail West Toxis. That's a real good one. You know, like if you're a real sad guy like me, that's a song that'll stick with you pretty hard. We can return home to all of our friends. The dragon egg on the wall. The dragon skull on the wall. The wither skull on the wall. And I have some little evil trial omens over my head. But that's okay. My friends here won't judge me. Is it, have someone tell me that I look like Eggman? Yes, actually, quite a lot. It's funny because I haven't seen, like, the new Sonic, so I guess they mean that. Because in my head, Eggman is... I mean, Dr. Robotnik has red hair, right? And it goes like this, and then he is this big around on the top, and this big around underneath. Whereas I am, you know, bald and have brown hair, and weigh a smooth 175 pounds, and am more or less proportioned, not at all like the Dr. Eggman. But, as the sun dawns on day 300, time for dance party. Did I come in here without seeds? Embarrassing. I'll be lucky if he doesn't lock the door on my way in. I'm sorry, boss. Who's a good Garuda? Indeed, creating a dance party as the sun dawns on day 300. Not bad, you know, not a bad run. Yeah, there's only a couple more of these that I even feel like doing advancement-wise, so maybe I beat the game, you know? Maybe I did. Because drinking one of every potion, I literally don't care. This part of the song is so satisfying. Day 300. Put it in the bank. We've gotten many of the advancements of the game. Not all of them. Many of them. We've eaten half of the food. We've climbed every mountain and forded every stream. And we've killed every monster. And you know, I know that the game's not over, and that I didn't actually beat it, but it feels like I did. You know, we went everywhere there is in Minecraft. You know, we killed every enemy that the game wants you to kill. It makes sense that the Warden isn't part of the list if you're supposed to avoid fighting them at all. But, yeah, you know, let's take a look over at our automatic sugarcane farm. Let's see how many sugar canes we've got. Hey, we got 13 in that chest and 7 in this chest. That's right, 20 automatic sugar canes have been achieved from this farm. Very amazing. But yeah, have I ever encountered one before, Yazid? No, I have not. I have run away. But yeah, when you've done everything you want to do, you know, that's That's when it's time to go, right? Natasha, you said that like you thought that wasn't how I was going to end all of this. I have not ever encountered a warden or seen one, no. I don't really watch Minecraft content, which is to say I don't watch it at all, unless it is a documentary about somebody cheating, usually. Theoretically, I would definitely watch one about, like, speedrunning history and achievements. That's the sort of content that I do like, but I have not watched any of those, so I don't know what Warden even looks like, or if you can see them. For all I know, they might be like a ghastly ball of miasmic air, like the Pokemon Ghastly. You have no idea how high I can fly. And this is the world, you know? This is all of it. Here, impossibly high among the clouds. This is everything there is. The beautiful mountains, the house, the infinite cherry groves. My artificial lush cave that you can't see at all. There it is. It really is quite a lovely thing. Yeah, apart from the Nether, for sure. Apart from the feeling I get walking in the end. Well, you know, with so much time spent in this world, I don't have a lot to show for it. But that's alright. But you know, I'm not sure. As Natasha was joking, I might just, you might see me starting up a new hardcore world whenever we return. Because, well, you don't have to die to be done with the world. Sometimes you can just begin again anyway. But I wanted to leave you with another Robert Frost poem. This is a real short one. It's wonderful. But we'll be ending this video here for a second. So this is one by Frost. And where is it at in this book? Yeah. I like it for a lot of reasons. A note on the words of the poem. It says drouth in one part of it. It means drought. It's how they used to spell it like 100 years ago. Sometimes also it rhymes with words, and so I remember having to look up the word as a child for this poem. But it's called A Passing Glimpse, and here it is. I often see flowers from a passing car that are gone before I can tell what they are. I want to get out of the train and go back to see what they were beside the track. I name all the flowers I'm sure they weren't. Not fireweed loving where woods have burnt. Not bluebells gracing a tunnel mouth. Not lupine living on sand and drouth. Was something brushed across my mind that no one on earth will ever find? Heaven gives its glimpses only to those not in position to look too close. And That's a poem I like a lot. Whenever I made this little field of the flowers, that was what with my train track beside it, that was the poem that I had in mind. I don't think I read it yet. I might have done. I really like it. But speaking of glimpses of heaven, so thanks for watching. Thanks for listening. I really hope you've enjoyed. And when we return, who knows? Whatever we may be, it may not be here. But I hope you have enjoyed this journey up to day 300 in this hardcore world. So there we have it. And yeah, that'll be the video for right now. I need to go make some peanut butter fudge. I need to go make some cookies and figure out what we're gonna do. I might just do a little bit of wheat when we come back. But thanks to you guys for watching. You know, awesome that you were spending some of your day with me. But I think probably you're gonna see me spool up a new hardcore world and speed run it. You know, try to see the earliest day we can kill the dragon. Not like in minutes, but in, you know, days. Can I kill the dragon by day 40? You know, that kind of thing. But we'll see how it goes. And I hope I'll see you there. So, see you guys.